It's like this love thing, girl, it's not for
Okay guys, it is my pleasure to welcome you back to my YouTube channel, and I remain your own host, Just Original, but you can call me Yusuf Tobiloba. For the first time I had over 1k views. It's like crazy, man. So I wasn't even expecting it like at all. So definitely I still have some people that are watching and they are not subscribing, so please and please kindly subscribe. Thank you so very much. And due to the recent happenings in the entertainment industry these days, and I don't even know where to even start from. But by the time we come back from this very short break, then we will dive straight into it. I remember my humble self, Yusuf Tobiloba. Please stay tuned. Okay guys, you are welcome from that very short break, and you are still watching the Just Original on YouTube. Now, just like I said earlier, we'll be discussing something that is trending. About a few days ago, it all made the social media space go agog, and everybody was like, what the fuck is happening, man? And I'm just really reluctant to let the cat out of the bag, because this is actually not my thing. This is actually not what I would love to speak about. I would rather just keep mute about it, but I feel it's getting too rampant, and I just have the urge. I feel the urge to actually talk about it, and it's actually recent happenings in the entertainment industries about sex tapes getting leaked, people making videos of themselves naked or having sex with some other people. And I know a whole lot of you will agree with me that this has been happening in recent times. At least we have about 3 to 4 different events of this same leaked sex scene or sex video scandal, and I feel it's enough to talk about. And so that's what we're talking about for today. The recent happenings in the entertainment industry has to do with leaking of sex tapes and stuff like that. Now, in my opinion, I feel everybody has their own sexual fantasies. Everybody has what they feel, or everybody has an idea of how sex should be like. Everybody has their idea of experimenting, what sex itself is. And I feel everybody has, as adults, we have this freedom to do whatever we want, as long as we are able to bear the consequences. Well, I know some school of thought will probably go against you recording yourself having sex, or you taking a picture of your naked self and stuff like that. But still, some people still feel it is my body and I can do whatever I want with it. And especially for people that are intimate with each other, people that are that they share something together, and they feel like, why not let's just record ourselves while we make out. And personally, I really don't see anything wrong with it. Yes, I just said that. I really don't see anything wrong with it, as long as the both of you are adults and it is done with consent. As long as it's not done hidden, that the other person does not know that scene or that act is being recorded. As long as it is of mutual agreement, okay, can we do this? Yes, let us do this. I feel it's no crime. The only time I feel it's a crime is when someone or one of the people, in that act are secretly doing it in a way to get back to, the other person. That's when I think it's an offense. But if the two parties are coming together and like, okay, let's do this, I feel it's no crime. Now, the twist there is, how far do you trust the person you are doing this with? Because that is the underlying fact here. You might do it with this clean heart, or doing it out of experimenting or exploring your sexual fantasies. But at the same time, do you know the intention of the other person? I think going into this kind of act itself needs some kind of re-evaluation of, do we really need this? Can this actually turn out to be something I can control if it goes out to the public? Because I feel people that are leaking all these stuffs, well, maybe they don't have respect for human life, because this particular act or this leaking of all these sexual acts can actually lead to someone committing suicide. It can lead to a lot of emotional damage of the person involved in this. So I feel people leaking this out are probably doing it for money. Obviously doing it for money. They are doing it for the fame. They are doing it to tarnish the other person's image and stuff like that. But it is now alarming when we see people doing it themselves in order to chase clout. Yes, I think we've had like one or two occasions that fine, they come out to tell us this cock and bull story. Okay, Snapchat changed, or Snapchat has a new feature, and I was just running through, I wasn't getting it, then I mistakenly uploaded my nude video or my nude picture, blah blah blah. Nobody's buying that crap. So it's alarming when you see people doing this thing in order to chase clout, doing this thing in order to trend. Now, is this how far we've gone as a generation? Letting out your naked pictures or your naked videos just for how many weeks trend? I've always said is that the Nigerian social media spaces is so is so big that you might not even have the chance to reign for long. Probably you get talked about for a week or two, then after then everybody forgets it never happened. Maybe some years later they might just pick it out again and be like, oh, this. But at that moment, something will always happen the next week, the next day, in the next 3 days, that will even cover your whole bullshit that you did. So that is where I actually feel it's now getting out of hand, when people intentionally leak their videos. Fine, some say they are using it to chase clout because maybe they're releasing a movie, or they're releasing, a single. But I feel like, well, like someone said, they said even bad PR is still PR. Yeah, even bad PR is still PR. But I think we should reevaluate all these things. It's actually getting out of hand. And fine, you can record yourself making out, doing stuff based on your personal reasons why you feel you want to do it, especially for couples. Maybe you are in a very long distance relationship, and okay, you feel like sending your nude pictures to your husband, sending your nude pics to your wife, or to your fiancé or your fiancée. Some people believe it actually strengthens the relationship or whatever that is between the both of you, when you guys get that intimate. But at the same time, just like I said earlier, what is the level of trust you have for that person you are dealing with? You might be doing it out of pure intentions. You might be doing it out of the fact that, okay, this is the person I love and I trust this person. But you do not know what is on the mind of the other person. And I feel it's actually a shame if someone is using that to get back at the other person. If you are using that to threaten, or to start to use it as an avenue to drain the person out of money, and be like, okay, if you don't send me so money, I have your nude pictures, I have your nude videos, I'm going to leak it. It's actually, I think this is a criminal offense. Yes, this is a criminal offense, because you're trying to spoil the person's image in the public. What you guys did in secret and bringing it out to the social media space. Like, okay, let everybody see you. So the essence of this video is just to bring us back to the fact that humans can always be humans. And I don't know, but I think we need to be much more careful who we hang out with. And the funniest thing is, some people might not even know that they have a naked picture with someone, or they have a sex tape with someone. Someone that actually has this kind of devilish act will know a way to plan it so well that even you involved not even know. The camera might be placed in such a way that you might not even notice. At times, maybe okay, after making out, you just say, okay, you're just taking a rest, you're sleeping, and the person comes out with the camera and starts taking pictures of you. Maybe you are drunk or you passed out or something, and the person starts taking picture of you and they start using it to but I just feel it's very, very wrong, very, very, very wrong. And we should just evaluate who we hang out with. This is nothing to be proud of. Anyone that has something that can actually damage the person's self-esteem, pride, prestige, and even the life, and you're using it as a means of come on. And it's now getting out of hand. Like, it's now becoming a normal thing, having your private parts on all social media space. Like, come on, man. At least there should be some level of respect you put on yourself. Now, some are saying this particular person did it because maybe he's about to release a single, or maybe he's about to release an album or an EP and stuff. I actually watched the video. Your friend sent it to me this morning, and that was actually what prompted me to come out here and speak about it. And the video actually spoke a lot about this particular person, and it actually showed that they were both aware that they were being recorded. Now, who leaked it is what we don't know. Maybe it's the lady that leaked it, or it was the guy that leaked it. But I feel, why should the guy do that kind of thing because of clout? That is, if he was one that leaked it too. Well, I think that is an answer left to whoever that is concerned. But personally, I just feel we should reevaluate who we work with. Some have their nude pictures and their videos all over the social media space, and they don't even know about it. Yes, and they'll be like, when did this happen? Maybe they were drugged, or they were sedated and stuff like that. But my advice to people that are actually using this as a means of income, or as a way of getting some money, is actually wrong. It's tantamount to killing, to emotional damage, to a lot of things. And I think, I'm not a lawyer though, but I think there should be somewhere in the law that actually goes against this. And well, that is all I have to say though. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you picked one or two things from this. So thank you so very much for watching up to this extent. I remember myself, Yusuf, the lover. You can call me just original. So until I see you next time on my next video, please stay tuned. Thanks. Peace out.